Worry in traffic, I move through the hate. What you learn I'm feeling myself. I'm about to roll the calling it murder. Fool for thought this shit it came with a stir. Repeating my level of body you reach. I just keep it on the up and up. Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all on another episode on the Up and Up. I'm your host, as always. Y'all could have been doing anything else, rocking anywhere else, but y'all decided to come kick it. We appreciate that. So, I got something for y'all today. I told y'all, man, last week was our light episode or whatever, man. And this week I promised not to disappoint, so I won't. I'm about to share everything real quick so y'all can come in. But if I don't get to y'all comments in this middle of this episode, we're gonna unpack it all after it's over. You know what I'm saying? If that's all right with everybody, I'm pretty sure it is. Y'all ain't got a choice. I'm the host. So, fellas, how y'all doing, man? Y'all all right? Y'all good, man?
Everyone.
I'm here.
Hey, man,
I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blessed to be COVID free another day.
I do got some bad news though, but I'll tell you later. And then you just gonna have to announce it yourself.
Oh man, look, man. Hey, the doctor said they're taking one of your nuts, man. That's bad, man.
No, man, no. I mean, I guess I really could say it now, but I'm probably gonna be missing out on the show for a minute because I got my job back, so I'll be working on Tuesday nights.
Hey, congratulations. Hey.
What's up, bro? Man. That's a good look. Exactly. Be blessed you got a job, man.
G-O-B, a job. But no, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all heard it there first. Controversy be missing in action. You know what I'm saying? For some of these or whatever, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make some adjustments. We'll talk about that and unpack that afterwards, man. Get that together. Hey. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? First off, I'm gonna give y'all some stuff that happened during the week real quick, man, while I'm getting my share on. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? There we go, we good. All right, bet. So anyway, T.I. and Jeezy got a versus coming up, man. Hey. Now, if anybody is familiar with all these versus battles, obviously most of y'all are. It's been pretty much the thing of our pandemic. You know what I'm saying? We did we actually did a follow-up of it or whatever back in May on the 7th. And you can actually view that episode. I'm going to put a pin in and copy the link and make sure that y'all can go back to it and actually see it for yourselves. It was actually a pretty good episode, in my opinion. I lost, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I hated the fact I lost, but, I did nonetheless. So it is what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun to see them do their thing. T.I. was really talking shit about the whole thing, talking about he wanted to have Busta Rhymes too and battle him as well or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? Some people like, hey, stay in your lane, Tip. I got my own point of view on that as well because, technically Busta Rhymes probably got about a good 10 to 15 songs that mainstream. And then, if you're a fan of them, you might be able to find some more. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody was like, you should go against Missy Elliott. That shit was just rude all around. Missy Elliott is like the Dr. Dre of females, you know what I'm saying? You got to put some respect on her name, man, you know what I mean? So, but, excuse me. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my money on Jeezy or whatever, man. I technically could have stole that battle if I would have been playing the right shit. I fucked up. Real players mess up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can be the judge of that. If y'all haven't seen the chat, like I said, I put a pin in it. May 7th is the day. I'm just sharing the extra thing for the good shit.
I ain't trying to be funny, but
no shit. You always trying to be funny, man.
I'm going with Jeezy too, and I ain't biased or nothing like that because I like Jeezy and Tip, but I think Jeezy could play Thug Motivation 1-on-1 and probably win easily.
That's exactly what I said, dude. He can win off the album alone.
Yeah.
Look, it killed the whole thing.
The first 7 songs on that album gonna wipe T.I. whole catalog.
Right.
Said it's a wash. What are you doing, Tip? Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to indubitably get my stuff together, man. Look, I got it right here. But no.
This is a very tumultuous battle.
No, okay. I got my watch party. I got that. All right, I'm good. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. So y'all know next week is the election or whatever, man. I'm
getting this out the way too, getting these housekeeping notes out the way, man. Do not mail your ballot in. You cannot mail your ballot in. It will not make it there in time, which means that you got to be at the poll with it the rest of the way next week, next Tuesday, November 3rd. Please exercise your right to vote. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just having this conversation with Mel a moment ago. I understand that you feel like you are shorted and cited your rights. Guess what? We all understand. We're Black. We get it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know what I'm saying? You had a family member that exercised their right to get you to this point. So even if you don't like what you got on the ticket, go there for everything else as well, because it's a lot of different, why's my brain going blank right now? Proposals that's on that docket that people need to even pay attention to that ain't got nothing to do with the election. So, you know what I'm saying? I urge you to do that as well, man. I ain't gonna pretty much go into too much more after that.
You're missing the important part.
Which part did I miss? Tuesday, November 3rd.
In case the people don't know, please know that you can go vote now between today and November 3rd.
Yes.
They have voting utilities around. All you got to do is go to the website and you can see which one is nearest to you.
So, thank you. So, hey, you sounded real professional. Like, man, you're going to be working at the polls or something. That sound all right, man. Look at him. Hey. No, but, yeah, please, everybody get out there and vote, though. We urge y'all to get out there and vote, man. Look, if y'all haven't been paying attention, this other thing, you know, we have a new Supreme Court judge that took Ruth Bader Ginsburg's spot. She was handpicked by Trump. I'm not going to really go into details about her. If you've been following CNN or any news outlet, they pretty much talked about her a little bit. She claims to be independent, you know what I'm saying? But she already had to recuse herself already, you know what I'm saying, upon her being sworn in to the Supreme Court seat, which lets you know already what type of shit it is or whatever. This is the first time they'll ever have a majority of 6-3 on the Supreme Court magistrates. So take with that what you will out of that. If you haven't been researching or you haven't been paying attention, I urge you to check Google. It's your friend. Y'all Google everything else. So
No, I do.
You feel me? Look, you know what I'm saying? That's a disaster coming though. You know what I'm saying? Look, I wanted to shout out one other person before we get going, even though he don't need my shout out. It's still shout out to Rick Ross, man. Look, he actually bought 1 million acres worth of land in Georgia last week. You know, I put a hashtag Black Wall Street for that or whatever, man, because I think that shit, like, you know, we was talking about that or whatever, about rebuilding up neighborhoods and just starting to try to like revitalize areas where you feel like you could start anew at, you know. And I'm like, he actually took the step and did it down there or whatever, man, you know. So hats off to him, man. You know,
something that Black Detroit failed to do.
Look, that's why we got a hipster Chicago downtown right now, man. Look,
I'm just telling you, man. I was talking about it earlier. I know this ain't the topic, but I just wanted to touch it real quick. Pause. Black Detroit has failed downtown. I do want people to realize that, because they just buying everything from us, and they throwing whatever dollar amount they want. Some things ain't worth your money, man.
Black Detroit has failed Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole.
That's very true. That's very true. But I'm just telling you, the people that did or, you know, currently might still do have property downtown, they selling out, man. That's all I can tell you.
No, you for the facts. That's facts.
Yeah, you ain't saying nothing.
The strip of Woodward is a prime example of that.
Man, what, man?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to even piggyback on what you said or whatever, man, like, the thing that really bothered me about that or whatever is that we was always too concerned with, you know what I'm saying, looking good or looking flashy or whatever, instead of getting these type of properties acquired and getting these things done. We was more worried about, you know what I'm saying, if I look like money, instead of actually going to make money then, or instead of actually linking up with the right people and getting out of our own way in order to make, you know what I'm saying, make sure that we was acquiring those properties and those assets then and working together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It was too much crab in a barrel mentality. It was too much, you know what I'm saying, I'm out for me, individual accolades type thing, instead of working as a unit. Now, it's like when you want your chance to try to get back in, the door's closed now. You can't get back in.
It's fully closed. And
you know what I'm saying?
just for the sake of the show, I'm gonna leave this person nameless, but me and two gentlemen was talking this morning, and one guy had some prime property downtown, and he basically sold it for $140,000 when he could have maximized it and got more if he would have just stood his ground. But even still, they giving us pennies, man, just to do what they gonna do.
See, and now you look up now, and it's like, yeah, we wanna educate ourselves about this stuff now, but it's like you late to the party. The party been started already. You know what I'm saying? It was already going on for a good minute or whatever, and it's like now you here, but then you can't shut the door when you get there on everybody else that's already in the door already. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, I've got to learn from my mistakes and link up and meet the right people now, or try to get with one person, hang on to somebody's coattail, because now I'm already playing behind the eight ball there. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just, you know, it's frustrating or whatever, man. It is, but I ain't gonna be the dead horse. I want to come back to that though. I definitely want to come back to that because that's a good topic. I got to checkpoint that in my book. Hey, look, like Detroit. All right, so I got one more reference I want to go to before we get cracking, man. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't care, but I do. Not really. Fuck him. Oh, shout out to the battle of the mediocre Matts over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shout out to Matt Wright and Matt Stafford, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gave him the mink coat. They were celebrating, man. Technically, that game was supposed to be over, but, you know, shout out to Todd Gurley for, you know, doing Todd Gurley shit. You know, he know better too. He a vet, man. But you know what I'm saying? You know, the more impressive feat was Stafford being able to get back down the field as fast as he did. I tip my hat to that. It should have never been that close, but I'm not here to beat a dead horse though. Matty Patty's trash though. He still needs to be fired. All right. I just had to get that out the way, man. Hey, let's get it. All right, I'm ready. I got my mind right. I'm gonna start off with this first. And I already know we're pretty much going to be an even consensus on this or whatever, but I'm gonna stay right here first or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? That name's Sweetie. So, man, Quavo's girlfriend. Hey, look, Quavo's chick. Sweetie? Okay, Sweetie. You know what I'm saying? She said that men should buy a woman Birkin bags. And for that, I say,
she said real men.
Real men should buy a woman Birkin bags. And I say to that, get the fuck out of here. Because let me tell you something. You're not about to tell me that if I was to buy you a house and I don't buy you this Birkin bag, that you're not going to fuck with me then. You got me and life messed up there because I will spin your ass if you get mad at me over a Birkin bag. You know what I'm saying?
This the thing though, man. And this is called rich ignorance because for her who has it, I'm pretty sure she probably didn't buy it herself, but she should know that everybody can't buy one. Birkin is very exclusive. You have to have a membership to make purchases there, so it's not like it's just some shit that you can just go buy anywhere. And it's not heavily produced like that. So she's an idiot for even saying that, trying to downplay my niggas. Because we are a unit as one.
Right. Look, that's half the battle. And see, the women she talking to are even bigger idiots for thinking what she's saying is true. Because you should be able to think for yourself. If you can't afford to buy a Birkin bag your damn self, why are you heeding advice from her?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the counter argument that most people say is that, well, my man should be in a position to do that. Well, if your man is not, then what? Like, look, like if I'm on the come up and I'm on the rise, I'm not thinking about that bag. I'm thinking about a bag, just not that particular name brand bag like you thinking about. I'm trying to get to it for a different level. I'm thinking of investments. I'm thinking of stocks. I'm thinking of X, Y, Z to make more money there. My money has to make more money. That bag is not going to make me any money there. Let's keep it.
And why the hell our relationship is based on a fucking purse anyway?
But see, that's the thing though. See, like a lot of relationships are based on material items though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
so that's a no on that Birkin?
Yeah,
so hell no.
You know, and it's like
your crowd. You know what kind of nigga you got.
Yeah, if you can't get this material item, then you're basically not in my bracket. Then you're unfuckwittable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dog, like I don't need to be bothered with you anyway. If you feel that way, then, you know what I'm saying, for starters, because, you know what I'm saying, we ain't even in the same, our energy is in two different places there. You know what I'm saying? And you need to find that guy. It's a guy out there for you that's going to do that. He going to do a lot more shit besides that. But, you know what I'm saying, it's a guy out there for you, though. You know what I'm saying?
I do have a solution, though.
Oh, shit.
So,
I'm afraid to ask.
So for all the ladies that's watching and potentially going to hear this now and later on, you can get a Birkin bag. We can get our women's Birkin bags.
All right. What's the but, though?
I'm just saying, we can get them. They available everywhere. They all made from the same place. So technically, who's to say it's fake? It's all made in China. China.
Hey, look, I fell out of rung that bug right there, like, because technically it is. Look, it's a sweatshop right now.
See what I'm saying?
$5 and a bowl of rice, man. Look, and they done sold it to you for $5,000.
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you're not gonna accept the bag because the B look a little bit different on this one. It's just a defect, girl.
Hey, look, the B is backwards or whatever, man. It's still a B, but it's going the opposite way.
Hey,
it's like
you buy a brand new car with unknown defects. So why you can't get this purse with the known defect?
Dog, look, it's funny you even say that about the car. You preach that shit, Joe. Look, hey, look. The crazy part is, I want to talk about this for a second. I want to come back to this conversation. I'm segueing for a minute though, because this is legit. This is legit fittable though. So, an auto shop that will not be named was had 6 luxury car. Look, you know, no, you got to say it like he said it was 6 luxury cars stolen from 6 luxury cars. I didn't know that a Challenger was a luxury car. I was not aware. I didn't know that Dodge became luxury. I could have swore that, you know, I know some niggas right now, they got a Dodge right now that's dodging out here that's in their team. That ain't luxury.
Well, you got to remember, we Detroit standards, bro.
I know that's why I had to stop it and catch myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it was a highly sophisticated op. You know, they had computers that basically, you know what I'm saying, scanned the key fob that was inside of there. You know, they got out with 6 of them cars, had a charger on the lookout outside of there. His plate was gone. You know what I'm saying? You know, he told them like, hey, we're going to find y'all. He's like, man, you know, I don't want to do an insurance claim because of this, but my thing is this, though.
I thought that was an inside job.
It was inside. I think it was an inside job. You know what I'm saying? And they already sell janky-ass cars there to begin with at this particular place. I'm not going to say, like, again, I'm not going to say. I'm just saying, you know, but, you know, they sell you, what's it called, lemons or whatever, man? Yes, that's that car terminology. Hey, look, you out here with a busted and disgusted car and you got $12,000 in your note. You mad as hell, man. Look, like, I don't want this shit. I'm doing a job. Allegedly. Look, I had to shout that out though. All right. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, right. So let's double back there where we was at there, man. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, China got it right now. You can get it right now. You can get a pair of Yays right now. You can get all the Detroit stuff right now that you love.
Luxury
like all these luxury items that you hold near and dear. You can get them. You can go over there and pick them out yourself for the low price of $3, man. Look, if that.
You got the low price of $3.
Look, I mean, because you know, I could come back and stuff with the frames. I could be like, man, what you pay for? I paid a pretty penny, literally, literally.
And a bowl of ramen.
And a bowl of top ramen at that. With some chicken or shrimp seasoning. I don't know. All right, man. I'm sorry. That shit burnt my biscuits though. Man. Grabbing my biscuits.
Oh, you want
to made me feel some type of way, man. All right, nah. So check this out, man. So I'm going to it in my phone because I gotta read this. I gotta make sure I say it right. So screenshot. What up, Don? Welcome, brother. Welcome. Here we go. All right. This post said, we're going to get uncomfortable for a second. How did we as men get to a point where our homies get this never-ending amount of loyalty, but our women get the bare minimum? Why are we taught to never fold on your partner, but it's okay to betray your life partner? Why does the code we as men live by only benefit other men and not our women? Why does our women have to wait on us to become a man she needs, but the homies don't have to wait on you to learn loyalty for them? Am I tripping, or does this code seem kind of, or does this code, in quotation marks, seem kind of make men look like they love other men more than women? End quote. Now, Terry said something, and for the sake of all argument, I'm not going to say what Terry said.
Terry said that, yeah.
Terry did see a person that's not part of this episode said
Where Mario go?
Let y'all know that this is not a part of and none of this stuff right here is be broadcast to us there. You know what I'm saying? That's a disclaimer for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But now we ready to kick the tires off this shit. So I would say I want to know what y'all thoughts is on this shit real quick, man. I want to know, you know, I don't
simply put, I'm in agreement with Terry because you know what I mean. It's you can show loyalty to both people, but it's just different types of loyalty to show to your woman. And if you are more gung ho on chilling with the bros versus being with your woman, then maybe that is some internal issues you don't want to unpack. So yeah.
Is it really just hanging with your bros though? Because niggas won't cheat on their barber, but they cheat on their bitch.
Oh.
Let me go back in the kitchen.
Just let me know when I can go.
All right, look, I'm gonna go ahead and let B go. I'm saving you for last, man, because I know you about to be on some bullshit, man. Look, so
I agree 100% with what my man wrote. In a lot of cases, you do see men show more loyalty to other men than their woman or whatever. And I feel like with some guys or whatever, you got to look at the battle wounds they went through with their mans and them or whatever. Some people done came up with their guys since, you know what I'm saying, little kids or whatever. So your man is always going to hold a place in your heart or whatever. But I understand what my man is saying. Your woman is doing something that I can never do. I can't get in the bed and sleep with you. I'm not going to rub your head when you down. I'm not going to come up with plans to get you broke. So I understand 100% of what my man is saying or whatever. Like, how could you say you love me, but you don't love your woman enough not to cheat on her? You know what I'm saying? So I see where, you know what I'm saying, what he's saying or whatever, but I feel like some guys that, you know what I'm saying, their circumstances is different. Like they came up with people, like Joe came up with us. We've been around each other since we were 3 or 4 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm pretty sure Joe like be my brother, but Joe also know I can't do the shit that his woman can do for him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my man, and my man gonna have my back 100%. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I understand 100% about what the post was or whatever. So I do feel like it should be a difference. It should be like, all right, y'all, I'm kicking it with y'all. But when I go kick it with my lady, I'm with my lady or whatever. But if you need me, hit me up. But I'm in the crib with I gotta show my lady she important. And right now,
nigga, you would, you pussy would.
Man, look.
It never fails.
Look,
it never fails.
Hey, and that's a whole nother conversation right there.
That's
hey, look, look. Why is it that's the case though? Look, we gonna put that in I'm putting whipped in a big ass fucking caps.
I usually see if any nigga that say that is a hater. To me,
are they fucking lonely?
You lonely, you a hater, and you secretly want my one.
Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired. Come on, Mel. Hey, it's levels to this shit. Dime just said it. Look,
that's usually how it end up. And this is coming from personal experience too.
Facts. All right. Well, damn, Joe. Come on, man. Hop in. Let's throw it all in the bowl. Let's mix this shit up. Let's get it.
All right. So when I read this, when you tagged me in it, I mean, it hit me different. I'm not like everybody else, so my answer is going to be my answer. I don't really. Y'all know me. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about what I gotta say.
Right.
But I do feel like that topic is really based on situations. Number one, for me, I would never compare my brothers, somebody that I came up with day one. I would never compare my day ones to my woman. First of all, that's dumb as fuck to me. Like, that's 2 totally different levels of love in my book. And I want people to understand, when I say my book, I say my book. However you feel, that's how you feel. I would never compare, like, how me and y'all came up to, like I say, between me and my woman. That's just not going to be the same. Now, like I say, I do know certain things happen, and I do know that guys do a lot of dumb shit. But I do feel like people need to understand the love that I got from my homeboy, like, dude, we done been through everything together. Like, that's just an unbreakable bond. Like, we got we got to trust when we done rolled through the worst shit in life and we still rolling together to this day. Like, I know this dude got my back. He'll never fold on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just solidified. That's something solidified. I feel like with a woman, if me and this woman is dating, married, whatever, like, it take the right woman, number one, to open up a man, fully open up a man. And for a man to do something stupid, I honestly, a lot of niggas, I'm gonna say it's probably 70% niggas doing stuff dumb, but it's a 30% where a nigga might do something dumb because he opened up to that woman and she betrayed his trust. That's why he might go do something stupid like cheat. So I really do feel like men and women is pretty much one and the same. But with a man, I feel like we got this Pandora's box. You know what I'm saying? When you do betray that trust, and it is probably gonna make a nigga do something stupid. So I don't feel like it's a comparable situation at all. It's really not at all.
Okay.
Well, all right, man. Look,
Amen.
You said something in that comment or whatever, man. And I told Mel about this before in crosstalk or whatever, man. That it's gonna interject with everything that we talked about. But it's two different it's two different subjects though. So y'all gotta bear with me while I'm unpacking this or whatever. Because you said that you know what I'm saying, black men and black women are, you know what I'm saying, pretty much just we gotta recognize that we're one and the same now. You know what I'm saying? So that rule applies to this next part or whatever, because this is important to anybody that's out there watching us right now, to everybody that's commenting or whatever. Like I said, we're gonna get to y'all comments after the episode is done or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that black men and black women feel like they're two different races right now? They shouldn't be. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't just mean like in, you know what I'm saying, like relationships. I mean in life in general. I mean like in you trying to accomplish goals and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to build up, you know what I'm saying, your legacy or your family or your friends or your people, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as people have to stop being so competitive with one another. There's nothing wrong with competition. Let me say that first and foremost. There's nothing wrong with competition, but the competitive edge that we're showing against, it's more so like against each other. It's more like animosity, or you know, say more so than competition, or it's more like, you know what I'm saying, fuck you, I'm better than you type shit. You know what I'm saying? You
Teddy Riley issue.
You break it up on your shit, bro. I couldn't understand you. Yeah, your shit, your internet dragging. So I'm gonna let you get that together. Yeah, he done left us for a second. All right, so Joe left us for a minute, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like we gotta fix that shit first and foremost or whatever, because I gotta look at you like you're not my adversary. You're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to hinder me. You're trying to help me. You know what I'm saying?
Your woman though, right?
I'm talking about black people in general. That's why I said these two were going to interject with one another, but it's two different topics of what we're talking about. Though.
Okay.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right. What I was trying to say was it shouldn't be competitive hate.
And see, and it is though. That's the downside. That's. You kind of broke up again. You said what? Oh shit. I see your mouth moving, but I don't got no. All right, but so well, we get him together over there, man. Look, y'all bear with us, man. You know, controversy, having some controversy with his shit, man. Damn, I slipped my mind. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's two different. It was two different things or whatever. We're going to the same place though, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. In terms of this right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to look at each other more so as equals or whatever, man. Like, even with the same thing with colorism, with, you know what I'm saying, with sexism, it's a lot of layers to the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was looking at the live cast for A Different World that they doing or whatever that they directed. And it is 4 light-skinned women in there, and they forgot to think about the dark-skinned woman that actually played in the show, that's still alive, that can still act. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they had to sit there and make that a thing, we just added her last minute there, is one of the perfect examples of what we're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, that's a constant in that particular field of work or whatever. That's just for that specifically. Like, even us as men, we make that mistake though. You're cute for a dark skinned woman. You know what I'm saying? You look good You know what I'm saying? You're a little chocolate for my taste, but you look good though. That's melanin right there. And if you want to know the correct terminology for it, it's melanin. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that every woman technically has melanin in them, you too ignorant to know that, so you go say, hey, that's dark skinned woman. This light skinned, bro, she cold blooded right here. You know what I'm saying? But that's the divide that I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's two different subjects. That's why I said we're gonna bring it back full circle. Are you ready to go with us now, brother? Are you good now?
I don't know.
All right, I can hear you now. You're good. Let's go. You were saying.
Well, no, basically, I just want to say that when I say that we one and the same, I want people to realize if you're a black woman, you're a black man. We all come up the same. I want people to understand that we go through the same racism. We got the same hard life. We all got family issues that's deep rooted in us, and we all have trouble with communicating and dealing with those emotions. So that's what I mean when we all one and the same. We just it takes us time to learn how to deal with these things, and we always shift blame.
We do.
Yeah, but in shifting that blame, we struggle with taking accountability as well, because it ain't all on one person. Like, right. You got to think about what we did to ourselves or through ourselves to accommodate that type of mentality.
I like that.
Yeah, I can respect that.
I mean, and it's true though. It's like, man, like, you know, over time or whatever, like, it just, like, some of the shit that we do now became a norm or whatever just because of life struggles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It has to come a point where you have to be like, all right, I got to start changing some of these certain things about me to do other things then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you an example. Like when Gramps told us before, he said, look, if I got this many friends or this many people, and if I can't call any of these people when I'm in a pinch, even if it's just $100, if I needed $100 from 5 people and I can't get $100 from 5 people, I got to change my circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm relaying this to money because money is the easiest thing to relay it to because everybody understands finances. You know what I'm saying? Like, past your woman, past your situation, past your job, if I'm ever in a true crunch and I call these people and you can't do it, then it's like, all right, this is telling me a couple of things. It's not a knock against that person. It's just a knock against me where I'm at in my life at that point. I have to make some adjustments there. You're going to still be there, but I got to start, you know what I'm saying, getting into a different element of what I want to see then, because I'm in a bind and I know I'm in a bind. And if I've came through time and time again on that end, but you can't come through this once, that's a problem that I have to approach with a different set of glasses, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we still cool. I just gotta love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? I still fuck with you. We still might kick you. We hang like we regularly would hang, but just when it comes down to a certain situation, I know I can't necessarily put you in that spot. Everybody not meant to be in that spot or whatever. That's not saying, like you say, I don't love you no less or nothing. It's just
right,
a different spot. That's all.
No, and I didn't want to get off the beaten path of what we was talking about. I just wanted to let that be known from what we was talking about in this particular perspective or whatever. You know, right. So we can segue back to the meat and potatoes of this whole conversation now to get back to where it counts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? With that, like I said, with the whole thing we was talking about earlier though, yeah, that's two different paradigms right there, man. My woman is over here. You know what I'm saying? My dog's over here. And if I got extended friends outside of that, I'm damn sure not backburning my chick for my extended fucking friends, period. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I hate the worst, though?
What's that?
I hate when situations like this do come about. The main topic is always the man cheating. Like, that's always just covers everything else. I don't think people understand. It's always some shit that lead up to something. Cheating just ain't just to be cheating unless you just fucking with a no good ass nigga. So, like I said, something always leads up to something. And I'm not saying cheating is the right thing to do, but like Mel said, accountability is a real big thing. I'm just saying men and women, if you just verbally abuse somebody every day, you're going to push them to do something. Cheat, leave, beat your ass, something. It's accountability. And at the end of the day, nobody want to stand in front of that mirror and talk that shit they need to talk.
I mean, and let's keep it 100. Cheating, you know what I'm saying? Men and women cheat or whatever, man. Let's keep that shit together first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you take it a step further, like it's a difference between a person cheating and then a person outright humiliating their spouse then. You can't humiliate the person then because that shit goes way past cheating then.
That's one
you understand what I'm saying?
Honestly, because
but it's deeper. It's layers though. You peeling layers again though. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Take it a step further. If I humiliate you and you the last person to know that I cracked your best friend, that's a humiliating thing right there. That's past cheating. You understand what I'm saying? Cheating is just the icing on the cake, but I humiliated you though. I alienated you.
Well, you can't even classify that as cheating, bro.
What's that deal? What is that?
That's just downright disrespectful. If I'm cracking her best friend, that just means I'm trying to hurt your ass. I'm trying to hurt you and I'm trying to hurt myself.
But it's like
you're gonna trigger some shit you don't want to trigger.
Yeah, because that shit is gonna take a total different turn that you're not ready for.
But if you cheat on somebody, ain't you the last one? The person that getting cheated on is the last one to know anyway. They're gonna be humiliated regardless, no matter
exactly, and that's why I said that's wrong within itself. Because at the end of the day, regardless of men or women do it, cheating is a choice, a conscious choice.
It is
that your grown ass made.
This is true.
You knew what you was doing, so it's like whether you sorry that you actually cheated or sorry you got caught, quote unquote, because you're not really sorry. It's one within itself because it's a conscious decision that you made.
But see, I think I'm looking at it like this because it's fucked up, man. Look, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because it's scenarios in my mind that are just absolutely garbage. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, man, you be like, yeah, man, your brother roll up on you like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I popped your wife.
I'm killing your ass.
Look, you know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You had to walk off of that. I'm just saying.
Hey, Brian.
You know what I'm saying? See, the shit get crazy.
But see, man, a situation like that, and like I said, I feel like people just gonna try to be biased with shit like that. I feel like I'm still gonna be mad at my brother if they did some shit like that, but our relationship would never be the same. I couldn't just say I'm gonna just pull up on you and kick it with you every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's really not saying that I would do my girl differently if it was the other way around. Like I just feel like I said, I feel like it's different situations, man. So I can never just say that shit if one of y'all came over here and popped my girl and then I'm be like, oh yeah, nigga, that's my right. I couldn't say that. I still be mad, but nigga, love is love. That's something that you can't erase.
No.
It ain't got nothing to do with loyalty, man. It's just love is love, dog.
No, it's not, because that's real shit what he's saying. Like it's even what you do, you're doing what you're doing, there's gonna come a time in life where we're gonna see each other again.
Exactly.
And we gotta have that conversation. So
exactly.
Like you said, I can see it's I know y'all said love you from a distance, but for some shit like that, I really gotta fuck with you to say I love you. Because it's a lot of times people say that, but I don't love you. Like I can tolerate you from a distance.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Which means that you I can you're manageable in small doses or whatever. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I can
take you in increments, but I don't have to be all in your face and all
like the way that
we was before.
Exactly.
And I mean, I ain't trying to be funny. At the end of the day, I'm just saying, don't it take two people? They take two people, right?
Sure.
So if my brother and my girl did fucking sleep with each other, I'm gonna hate both of y'all motherfuckers equally. I can still love both of y'all.
For sure.
I mean, because I'm just gonna be like, well, bitch.
We were before.
No, I'm just saying he can't make you open your goddamn legs unless he was beating your ass. That's a different scenario.
These are all alleged. We don't approve of none of these things.
A lot of Ryan Henry vibes going
on.
Well, man, hey, look, I'm just saying, man. We go through a lot of shit, man. We get down in the dumps. Like a woman to put your dick in the dirt when you hurt her, man. And sometimes that shit just it ain't called for. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't look, but for the sake of all argument, though, you know what I'm saying. Both parties dish out a lot of shit, though. Whatever, man. I'm not gonna say that one side is more to blame than the other side. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't.
You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all looked at you know what I'm saying, if y'all ever tuned in to F this podcast, shout out to Jay, Rim the Mulatto or whatever, man. we had this debate on his podcast or whatever a few weeks ago. And me and him was literally going back and forth because he's like, I see what you're doing. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, I'm giving you hindsight to what you're saying or whatever. I'm like, it's cause and effect to everything. Sometimes something you might have did, you know what I'm saying, might be a trigger in the long run there. Now, we got to be able to recognize that on both sides. Men have to be able to recognize that. Women have to be able to recognize that. That's the only way you're going to be able to get past that part and get over that hurdle is if we recognize it then. If I keep constantly telling you, hey, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I ain't about to identify what I'm wrong about yet, but you wrong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We're not accomplishing nothing there because she's talking at me. I'm still sitting up on, I'm on my mountain. I'm not moving off this mountain. I'm going to die on this mountain. Exactly. I'm going to die on this mountain regardless. And I'm not willing to hear your side then. We're not getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to take a step back and be like, okay, let me see this shit for what it is. I recognize that. I see I fucked up right there. Let me acknowledge that. Let's get past that, and then we'll go to the next step. And now we can come together. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we can't come together out of that, then and we just screaming at each other, then we need to go ahead and wait till cooler heads to prevail because everybody's angry.
But see, that's why I always say that people need to understand, especially when you in a relationship, you got to learn to take emotion out of certain things, especially when it comes time to communicate. You got to take emotion out of it because if you don't have control over your emotions, the shit is going to go south. It's going to go south. So you got to be smart enough to be like, hey, you know what? Right now I can't do this. Let me dial it back and then we can come back and revisit it. Everybody can't do that though.
No, everybody is not.
I think everybody can. It's just everybody just choosing not to.
That's a whole other thing, right?
So basically, man, what you're saying is people really just listen to respond instead of really listening to hear what somebody's saying.
Like you just said, like communication is the one part, but the comprehension is what people always X out.
And not only that, love is an emotional thing. It's a hard thing to take your emotions out of. If you to the point where you're ready to argue with a motherfucker, you're not really trying to back down in the first motherfucking place. That's why y'all here.
But see, that's the thing. You shouldn't be arguing to try to win any type of advantage anyway. Like I said, if you know you're going to be heated or you know this person.
It's about being
Hold
heard.
on, let me finish.
Over and over and over. You can listen to that point, and that's why we here now.
Let me finish. I know, let me finish. That's my whole point. If you're getting riled up, you should be able to take yourself out of that equation and be like, you know what? I see that me and you can't talk right now. We're going to do this later. Don't just be like, oh, nigga, you ain't lit. That's the problem. It ain't always about being heard. It needs to be understood. Man, okay. That's why we all have opinions.
Well, that's not taking your emotions out of something. It's hard to take your emotions out of an argument, especially with somebody you love. It's all based on emotions in the first place.
It's not hard.
I think y'all gonna agree to disagree, and I'm gonna.
I am.
All right. I'm paying that back over there to you, sir. All right, we good to go. Look, B, how you feeling over there, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm
just quiet. How you doing, bro?
You know me. I'll be easy as far as even on if I comment on as far as relationship wise, I don't argue. So, and like I do understand what bro's saying. You do got to take emotions out. You got to just base your arguments off right and wrong. It's no in between. It's just if I fucked up, I fucked up. I can't. That's like if God forbid I did something and she like, well, this is what happened. It's either right or wrong. If I did it, and I'm 100% wrong. There's no in between. There's no gray area. So, like, I don't like to argue. So, when I do pursue an argument, I let the numbers speak for themselves. I'm like, you wanted proof? I got everything you need.
So I'll smack you in the face with receipts.
You should be able to admit that you're wrong to be cool.
That's basically like I'm gonna argue or lack thereof with facts versus emotion. So argue or try to get you to be logical. Instead of just basing everything off of being right or wrong, aka emotion.
And my thing, so I don't argue. It's just it stress me out. It stress you out. It get your blood pressure high. Get my blood pressure high. I got a daughter. I gotta live. So
y'all just going to bed with high blood pressure.
And if we not talking to try to get a resolution to it, what are we talking about? Because if you just spewing at me how you feel about what I did, that's not a conversation anyway. So that's why I just said you got to learn how to take your emotions out of it. If you can't address the situation logically, you're not addressing anything at all. You just telling me what I did. Okay, thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, and then you know, to piggyback on what y'all saying, like when y'all communicating and comprehending and everything, you got to be able to talk to each other. I can't talk at you, because if I talk at you, we still not accomplishing shit. Then it's still gonna be the same damn thing. Then. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to if I'm talking to you, it's like, all right, we're literally having a conversation. This is a real conversation in real time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been a victim to both sides of this shit. I've done both sides of this shit before. I'm telling you, I used to be a person. I'm dying on the mountain. I'm gonna own that shit, and I'm gonna eat it, and I don't care what's going on. But then I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, maybe, just maybe, I could do it this way. And when you throw a curveball like that, man, whether you're a man or a woman, when you throw a curveball like that, the other person on the receiving end that's used to a certain thing, they're not ready for that then. They're not ready for you to hit them with something like that, because now it's like, now we playing the same game now. It went from you playing chess and me playing checkers to us playing motherfucking backgammon, or us playing some other shit there. Now we moving in sync then. You know what I'm saying? And when you start moving like that, it's like half the shit we was arguing about or we bumped heads about is obsolete now. It don't even fucking matter no more. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, how did we get through that part in the first place? We should have been made it over this hurdle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's growth. That's all it really boils down to, is fucking growth or whatever, man. But that's my thing, though. You know, so I got one other thing, and we're gonna stay right here with this conversation. I'm segueing one more time though. So a guy took a girl on vacation or whatever, man. And she didn't put out. She ain't put out. You know what that is. I ain't got to go into details. And when she didn't put out, he threw her out. He put her ass out. That's pretty much the basis of it. Put her ass out. You know what I'm saying? Ended up, you know what I'm saying, changing rooms. Ended up changing rooms, telling her she had to find her own way home. Like, hey, if you were having me find my own way home, obviously we are in international territory there. We're not at home. Okay. We're not on domestic soil. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm not on Chicago and I live in Plymouth. You know what I'm saying? I got to do some things to get home. If I ain't got no money, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So, no. Look, some people said that she should have had her own money or whatever, man. You know. But
I can agree with that too. I mean, just because you should always have money in your pocket just in case. I mean,
you never know. Any just expect the unexpected.
I remember my grandfather used to give me and Brandon money, and he'll walk us to the store. We spent all our money. We couldn't. He would still go to the store every day, but if we spent all our money that first day, we couldn't do nothing.
Yep, facts.
It was gone. Now, don't get me wrong. He took her on a trip or whatever, and these is all gifts. You know what I'm saying? These are you trying to get into the draw, so these are gifts. You showering gifts. I mean, dude, you should have had all that planned before you took her all the way out there. You can't just get mad and take everything. Like, you get home the best way you know how, even though let's say we in Puerto Rico. You don't know nobody in Puerto Rico. How the fuck you go the way home?
See?
That is my question, though. Was that already predetermined before they left?
Thank you, Joe. And I was just about to say that dials back to the communication and comprehension thing. Like,
absolutely.
Y'all should have already had that discussed. Like, I'm expecting some ass. You give it. I plan to give up the ass. Pause. That's what she was saying.
I was just gonna say, we already talked about this. Like, this is what we gonna be doing. And
like, y'all both grown enough to have a conversation like that.
Yeah. But if you nigga read on the agreement, I'm gonna change my flight too, and you're gonna be finding your own way home as well. If you want to play a game, I'm gonna play a game right with your ass. That don't mean I gotta play fair.
Like, and go ahead, man.
It's situational, because like you said, that could have been a foot in your mouth situation, because she probably was planning to give you the ass. You probably just wanted it before she actually planned to give it to you. So you fucked that up by rushing it.
Well, it sounds like to me, I would have just been turning to Calvin on Baby Boy.
Well, we have to think who the hell Calvin was. Everybody
I know Calvin from Paid in Full, but what Calvin was on Baby Boy?
The Snoop Dogg.
Yikes.
It was Calvin.
It was Rodney.
Oh, yeah, Rodney. My bad.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, Calvin. I'm like,
my bad. You know what I meant. But you know what scene I'm talking about.
I know what scene you're talking about.
I would have. You gonna give me this?
Don't you? Look, see.
That's a rape joke.
And not the funny thing, but the funny thing about it is that, you know what I'm saying, dog sat there, you know what I'm saying, if you threw money at a situation or whatever, man, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't expect your money to pay for every situation that was gonna happen there. Like, in her mind, like Mel said, if she was gonna give it up, she was gonna give it up regardless. But when you forced her hand, it changed her mind there. She already out of town with you now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should establish that shit before you left.
Change your mind. What is changing your mind?
It's very seldom that a woman does go out of town and not give up no ass.
Because it's a vacation.
It's a vacation. She wanna fuck.
Yeah.
Preferably on balcony.
See?
She wanted money on the beach, all that shit.
That's coming from a married woman.
That's when you just got to turn into a pervert, man. You whip it out and you start jacking off in front of her, make her want it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna confirm or deny any that you said right there. But I'm gonna do.
So
I'm
basically,
gonna do a
you're saying it's still room to be a good idea.
I'm gonna do a flip flop. Fuck that. Look, what if a woman hit you with the motherfucking move and you up there like, man, I didn't plan on putting out at all.
And what you mean,
like you out of town?
I mean, because
and she want me to stay.
Yeah, she flew you out.
I wouldn't even doubt that happened before. So.
Man, I guarantee
if I get flued out, I'm gonna
give you fly me out.
Okay.
I get flued out. Look,
give it up, girl.
I'm throwing these boxer briefs at your ass, girl. Let's get it. Look.
Slide them boxers off. Ain't nobody take you out here for nothing.
I ain't sliding off. I'm taking my drawers down on my own. I ain't sliding off shit.
I'm hitting regardless, no matter how you say it.
I'm swinging dick for the plane ticket. You know what I'm saying?
You fly me out. I ain't wearing no drawers.
Commando, baby.
No ethics.
No ethics.
Right. Walk in with a bottle of Viagra in my hand. It's just
rock
out with my cock out, baby.
No Viagra, man. You got to get you some Blue Chews.
Some Blue Chews?
Yeah, Blue Chews. That's what they call it. Look it up.
I heard that
shit hard.
I am so concerned when they made.
Diesel, baby.
I'm trying to wonder when they've made that a Blue Chew though. Like, when did they make Viagra fun? Like,
it's not Viagra.
Oh, it's called a Blue Chew?
Yeah, it's called Blue Chew. It's not Viagra.
That shit sound like you're gonna be pouring ice water on you after them few hours is over, man. You'll be fucked up, man.
Is it like the male version of that pink pill for the women?
No, it's something similar to Viagra. You just chew it or whatever, right? Ain't like
It's not as
strong. Yeah, you T-Pain and Joey. He was like, look, it's like Blue Rangers and Red Rangers and all that shit.
Health issues.
Hey, look, hey, you gonna be like Groove on House Party, man. This shit right here
makes your dick hard.
Diesel, baby. Yeah, I don't want none of that, man. I'm straight, man. Like, I feel like that might like fuck up your lifespan or some shit, man. I don't man. Look, now you just walking around with a constant boner all day. You just can't get down, man. You're like, hey, girl, what you doing? Washing clothes.
Well, look, we just walked in to say hi.
Right. We came in for a little cameo. Look, how you doing? Look.
Try this again.
I feel like it's a lot going on. Like, I feel like it's like sound effects everywhere, man. But man, look, I feel like we got a lot accomplished, man. Look, how check the temperature. Everybody seems like they all right. People surviving. We good, you know. I got a few things I need to run down real quick before we end this lovely show. Whatever, we still got a few minutes left, but first off, let me get this out the way now. Look, everybody, just look at everybody that's in here tuned with us around the world and everywhere else. The last week to buy the cookbook pre-order is here. We are here. This is it. You got one more week to pre-order said cookbook before it go. You got 4 more days. Look, before it go back to, you know what I'm saying, regular price. Look, man, that is the cheat code with court. Look, man, I know some of y'all can't cook. Y'all Alfredo warriors need this.
Jesus.
Y'all need this. Look, man, y'all need all of this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to step y'all game up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wondering why y'all by yourself. It ain't because you working on you. It's because you can't cook. And the cheat code record is going to help you get your levels up because you need to learn. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn and not be burning.
We have to retire the Bertolli and Ragu. We just got to retire it.
The Bertolli.
Got to retire it.
Look.
Ain't no way you can doctor that up and then you can just tell it ain't homemade.
Y'all heard what Mel said. He said, look, stop getting that Mueller.
That is an essential.
The Mueller.
You know how to make your own Alfredo sauce.
Man, look, it's from scratch. No, it ain't. You scratched the can and opened that book and got that cheese out of there. But no, man, the last few days is here, though. Y'all need to get y'all pre-orders in, man. You know what I'm saying? That is Cheap Freak for the promo. Please get it together. You know what I'm saying? We urge you to. There's some dog-ass recipes in there. Y'all see all the pictures. Y'all know I'm eating good. I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. You know what I'm saying? We got a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Look, Touch Events, of course, man. Look, we got a thing coming up, man. It ain't coming up now, but y'all get the point, though. It's coming, though. It's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a dog, man. I can't disclose nothing more, nothing less, man, but we got something in the works, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Shout out to RDM Transportation. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to JM Prince. Look, we working with everybody, man. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, man. Hey, and 3TD, I know he's still in the building, man. Shout out to Diane, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting back to all y'all comments after when we leave out of here, man. I did something different this time because I needed all my time, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Y&Y Landscape and my boy Jay, man. Look, speedy recovery to you too, brother, man. He had to get some surgeries done, man. You know what I'm saying? He's good, though. You know what I'm saying? Slowly recovering. Everything is great. 3TD, I got everybody.
Christmas party is December 20th.
The Christmas party is December 20th, man. Look, I got some other shit I'm shuffling up for y'all too. I'm gonna talk to you gentlemen outside of this or whatever because it's pertaining to content and everything else. Shoot, that's pretty much the gist of what I got. Look, man, I usually will quote y'all, but I ain't got no quote, man.
Go vote.
Go vote.
You cannot turn in your ballots and mail anymore. It's not gonna get there in enough time.
In person.
We gonna be
we
gonna be live next week. You know what I'm saying? While the election is going on, while this thing is happening in real time, we're gonna be live. Look.
And for the people who are on the fence about voting, or if you're going to vote but don't know anything, just try to do a little bit of research before you vote. Yeah. Research before you vote.
Because y'all research all the alcohol volumes that's in these liquors, y'all can at least research something about who y'all voting for. Look, man, look. Am I wrong, Patrick? Am I lying? Patrick, am I lying? Nope. See, I ain't lying. I just want to make sure I wasn't lying. Look, so y'all go vote and do that shit, man. Look, man, hey.
Definitely look into those Michigan proposals. They're going to affect your children personally. Please pay attention.
Which is why I said do a little bit of research before you vote.
Please do research.
Research those proposals.
Yes, because they're important.
They're really important this election.
Especially if you are, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, your Lyft, your Uber, your Ship, your DoorDash, and things of that nature. It applies, something that applies to you too or whatever. So please make sure y'all pay attention to that. Don't let them fall for the right to work shit that happened last time. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? We can't fault anybody for lack of knowledge. I can't fault you if you are educated and you know what's going on there. Make better choices, man. Look, make better choices. And with that being said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Look, this was fun. This was awesome, guys. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's all do this again next week, all right? Look, anyway, it's another episode on Up and Up, man. Please be safe. Enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesdays. Good night. God bless. Thank you.
Go vote.
Go vote. Deuces.